dark matter himself. Careful, Crash. He's heavier than... Oh, good. You're awake. All right. 2 masks down, 2 to go. Feeling a little less panicked. I was at a 10 before. Now I'm at a solid, let's say, 9.78. 888. Oh yeah, these bandicoots are here to help.
Bandicoot. Follow.
Short and to the point. Love this guy.
Yay, new dimension. Okay, that one had, I think, 1 less level than the previous one, I believe, but because of the whole Torna thing, I think that's why they went that route. Where are we going now? Ooh, Ghost of Tsushima vibes. I still haven't got to play that game, but that looks extremely pretty. I love the Japanese garden aesthetic. It's beautiful. So we've got a new flashback tape. Let's take a look at this and screw this up. And see how we do. I think all of these ones are basically just extreme bonus levels from the first. Honestly though, it's so good that they've done this. It really is.
Bipedalization was a success. If he survives my trials of wit and strength, he'll be promoted to General of my army.
You mean you'll brainwash him, Master?
Tomato, potato.
Okay. I mean, I feel like Crash is one of these games where once you've built all the assets, like creating levels compared to like some of the other like huge games out there, it surely can't be that difficult. So I feel like Crash Bandicoot especially is a game that would lend itself well to just making lots of levels, maybe like variations of the same level. So for people that are interested, that want to go for certain challenges and do certain things, you're going to be able to cater to those people pretty easily. So I think these are like a good example of that. You've got this sort of setup with like the dungeon feel, and all you've got to do is just keep putting in new challenges, and there's always going to be players that are going to be all over that shit and just wanting to play that like crazy. I think a good example is like the MGS VR missions. Like they put so many in there, and if you're like a big fan of MGS, there's just there's just so much there for you to play, and you've just got like all this extra content that you can't go wrong with. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get that one, but fine. But as you can see, again, extreme levels of difficulty. I'm really trying to jump, like slam at the highest point, but it's not working. And with this one, of course, you don't have your trusty shadow / ring thing to help you out. With this one, I don't know how you get through. Oh, you have to kind of do like a floating jump almost. Yeah, I'm not seeing a way through even this first bit. That's what I got to do, I think. I've got to spin and then hopefully land on the one box there. So we'll try. Yeah, basically what I did there. But even that's like, to me, that's like a really high level skill. Look at this. This is just, it's like a playground for the devs. They can just go nuts and try and make the most difficult level that they can. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I took a risk. I thought I could get away with it. I thought the other box was low enough down that once I exploded it, once I spun it, I'd be able to come back. But at least I have an idea now. Oh no, I didn't want to climb on top of the box. Come on. But this is seriously like good jump training. I feel like 5 or 10 minutes of these sort of levels and you're going to hit like a different level of being able to do these. Because this is much harder than what you're going to encounter in the normal levels. So this is literally like... I keep going just slightly too high. But yeah, it's reminiscent of the MGS VR missions in that sense. They will help you get better at the game. I've only managed to nail it once. I got excited when I figured out how to do it, but executing is not easy if you're not used to it. If you can get 90% of the boxes, that's how you get the next tier. I can't wait to see people on YouTube who've been able to do this stuff. I will probably be checking people's videos just to see how they've done it. Three, 4. Yeah. Making sure I do that. 2, 3. Okay. Good. I mean, for me, that's about as good as it gets. This is all just really good high-level training here. Ah! I thought I was far enough away. That's the only reason I did it. I really don't think the Wumpa matters much here. I'm more interested in the boxes. Oh, really? No way! That's BS. That's stupid TNT. I think a big part of this is learning, like... how far away you have to be when the TNT explodes, but also, for a lot of these you don't have to actually jump. For me, I always get scared and I jump another time, just as like an insurance policy, to have a split second more hang time to make my life easier. See, I blocked myself off there. But for a lot of it, it's just a case of... oh, fuck off. It's just a case of knowing when you have to do what. Yeah, fuck that. So like here I'm not jumping at all. This whole thing you can do without jumping unless you screw something up. There you go, first time I managed to nail that.
Nitro crate technology shows promise.
I mean, it's nice that they give you checkpoints, but they're not really that close to each other. So you maybe get 3 per level, which sounds like a lot, but given the difficulty of these sections... But I promise you, you do like 10-15 minutes of this, you're going to go up a tier in terms of your ability to nail these high accuracy jumps. I mean, you might not be great at it, but I bet my life would be better. It's all muscle memory. After a time, this will just become second nature, I think, if you do it long enough. And you can even take risks like that. Okay. Still no checkpoint in sight, though. Okay. Can I just run here? It's one of these ones where I don't know... Can I just run across? Yeah, there you go. You see? You think you have to jump, but you don't. That was a good effort. There you go. 90+%. But it took me, what, like 8 minutes? Okay, that was good. There really is just a lot for you to get yourself stuck into here. My mind just keeps going back to those to those like achievement hunting kind of people. I mean, I'm not usually that kind of person. If you've watched the channel it's at any kind of length, then you'll know that that's not really my style. But this game is just such a... It really motivates you to give it a go. I'm really considering perhaps doing that. Tranquility Falls, 1402. Right, let me get this skin off. I don't think any of these suit my current environment. I'm going to go with my old school look. Okay, give it a spin. Look at that, it looks so pretty. Visually, this game is just like, for a Crash Bandicoot game, it's just 11 out of 10. I think I'll up it to about a 16 out of 10 by the time we get to the end. Ooh, yeah.
So where's the next mask?
Not here. If these chuckle nuts weren't punching holes in reality, we could open our own rifts. For now, we're stuck taking the long route. But I sense another rift around here somewhere.
Friends, I have a fun little game for you to play. I've got a reward for the clever bandicoots who can reach my testing grounds, but you'll have to defeat my deadly, diabolical creations along the way.
All right, here we go. Look at this place. Stunning. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, we've got a new mask with new tech, I guess, now. Right, hold on, let's get the mask. Ah. It goes on for as long as you like. And you come back out of it. Okay, that's interesting. I could just do this. Doesn't this make you kind of somewhat invincible? And does it help you glide? I think it does. Okay, well not quite. Okay, definitely does. Yeah. Does it remind you guys of the spin in Warped? The long one you get after beating Entropy? Look at these little guys. Looks like a Miyazaki kind of thing. Kind of creature. Alrighty. Wait a minute. I like that some of the stuff in the environment is destructible as well. Right. Oh, we got a tape. Yay. At least for some of these you don't have to go too far. Now I can die in peace.
This dimension was quite peaceful when I arrived. Unfortunately, my potions had some murderous effects on the inhabitants. All the better to test you with.
Okay. Now... Oh, that's like his little... He speaks through that, I think. It was like bubbling when he was speaking. So I think that's what it's about. This is cool. Nice. This game is so good. I'm really having a good time with this. Now that I've started to get a little bit better as well, I've got a better handle on things. It's definitely feeling a lot better. It's definitely feeling really good now. Woohoo! There you go. It's a switch up moment. Ah, deflects green magic. Okay. I instinctively use this spin instead of the dark matter one, if I remember. Yeah, just gotta not get too excited with it. There you go, look, there's a box I would have missed. That's how you miss those one-off boxes. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Sweet.
That's what I've always liked about you. So dedicated to science. Not like the natives here, unwilling to cooperate with even a simple, deadly test.
Right, so what about these though? Just want to make double sure I'm not, unless it really wants me to backtrack. I can't backtrack further than this point anyway, so it's a weird one. Okay. Oof. That was dangerous. That was dangerous, but look at this. I wish I could move the camera around a bit more. Even like photo mode or something. So I've got to be extremely careful here that I don't blow myself up. Ooh. Guess I jumped too far. Yeah, so this is where the shadow / ring really helps. Okay, I just wanted to test if that helps you get further. It does not. Ooh, ba-da-ba. Oh, what? They really... Okay. Ah, wait a minute. I was going to say, they really... I was trying to get there, obviously, without having to use this. Ah! That's the fourth death. Yeah, I've got to get used to jumping really long distances with this. That's stupid. There you go, got to master my troubles. Because a lot of it does depend on when you press X, it's not the same every time. You see what I mean? It's hard. But once I get the hang of it, it should be fine. It's just a new skill at the moment. When you go really long distances, and that's a small platform to land on. I've literally missed it by the same amount 3 times in a row. I was going really well. There's always... These levels always have one bit that messes you up and you die like 8 times, 10 times extra over what you normally would. But to be fair, this one has nothing to do with like making it harder for yourself. This is just a new skill you have to learn, so you don't have much choice but to die here. Until you get good. Like that. There you go. Okay. So I should have just tried to do it like this in the first place. I pressed the wrong one. That's annoying. It's more practice, I guess. Okay. Press the right one, please. There you go. They really wanted to make sure that you practice that and you get it right. And that's what I think I did. I might use some of these as thumbnails, so that's why from time to time I'm stopping and trying to get a better view. Because these are really pretty. I mean, imagine having a Crash Bandicoot look so pretty that you can just take screenshots from inside the level and just make them thumbnails. And they will look really appealing.
I wish I didn't have to resort to live tests for my experiments, but you know, omelets, eggs, superpowered potions, marsupial, I mean, other animals.
Whoa. But yes, as you saw while he was talking, over 200 boxes for the first time in the game. Shit serious. But now I'm going to lose this mask, I think. Yeah. Gotta try my best to not die here. Let's go. That's a start. I have no choice but to try and get this right. And that's your answer. Yeah, I'll miss the boxes if I don't. I have to try this again now. I've got to lose the masks. Like I say, I will always at least attempt to try and get all the boxes. It's the thought that counts, right? Oh, I think I keep my double mask. That's good then. Okay, I feel better about that. So now I can just... Every time I fuck up, I can just do that. To be honest, I think if I can get up to the top platform, I can get that one anyway, so I don't need to give up the attempt if I mess that up. Whoa. These levels are so pretty as well, I don't mind spending more time in them. Here you go. This is seriously tough. I've not been able to nail that even once, I think. Yeah. I have to, otherwise those boxes are gone forever. There might be another thing that I can do there. I need to have a better look. There's got to be something. Then again, I'm thinking maybe if the box is here is like it's an arrow one, maybe I can leap on top of this and then leap on top of the Wumpa Fruit one. So it could be deceptive. There's only one way to find out. So let's do that. Yeah, that's impossible, man. I'm sorry. I've been playing the game for long enough now that if that's not working, then that's not my fault. That's just too difficult. That's the only thing I've consistently really struggled with, aside from obviously the accurate jumps sometimes. The one where there's a TNT and you have to jump tap, you have to do that. It feels like no matter how quickly you tap, the amount of time, like the minimum spin time is always the same. So, like... I'm going to try it two-handed. Yeah, that's a skill. Okay, there you go. That works. So literally I'm doing it two-handed. I'm putting on my thigh and I'm using two different hands to press X and square like immediately after each other. So I guess if like me, single-handedly, you're often not quick enough, that might be an interesting way to try and do it. Okay. Right, now that we've got that... So I think I wasn't supposed to take out those boxes either. Right, so it's a bit of a puzzle, this one. Figuring out what to take out and what not to take out. Right, let me try this again. Yeah, that seems to be the most consistent thing for me, and that's how you get up here as well, I guess. Maybe. Figuring this one out slowly. Oh, come on. You know I had that. You know I had it. But that final box that stays up there, I need to figure out how to get that one too. It depends on what these 3 boxes become. I won't be able to know. I feel like one of these has surely got to be an arrow one. That's the best thing I've ever discovered. I feel like I shouldn't have to do that, but it's worked 3 out of 3 times so far. Oh, it's not. Well, that ain't good. Well, I somehow managed to do that one. But this one is not. How do we get to this one? Oh, no! I was so close. I don't know if that's the way to do it. I feel like maybe it's not, but it's so close that... this bonus alone is taking me like 15 minutes, but it's going to be worth it. I'm going to nail this eventually. Yeah, I've concluded that single-handedly there's no way that I can do that. Double-handedly I haven't failed yet though. Yeah, I can't do it like that. Yes, there it is. I knew it. I knew I could make that. Brilliant. Okay. Now, I've been prone to fucking up once I've got to this stage. It's probably happened about 3 times in playthrough. Or 4 times, maybe more. But... not going to let it happen this time. It happens too fast that I can't time it with anything other than, like, trial and error. Screw it. 31, 31. That's good. One of these times, one of these levels where I'm least expecting it, I'm going to end up with the box gem. It's going to happen. I'm going to keep trying until it does. Whoa. Okay, gotta stay on the move for that. How many times have I died? 10. Standard. Right. Okay. Right. That's one way to do it. So that's not how it works, I guess. Got to be so careful with these. Okay. Right, this is going to be tough. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I wasn't sure if I should try and take it without. Ah, fires me all the way back here. That's nasty. Again, because you want to try and get all the boxes, you're not going to bypass here, so... I think you can stand on these for as long as you want. Here you go. This time, how are we doing? 175, nowhere near. How can I be missing extra paths this consistently? How is that possible? These got to be. I mean, I missed the hidden gem too, so I must just be terrible at spotting extra pathways. What can I say? But really nice level though. 12 deaths. And I did find a flashback tape. I think I recently did a flashback, so I'm not going to do one. I'll continue on. I'll probably do a couple more levels and then end the session.